last class we studied about exclusive and inclusive type of data. Okay, here now we can go through exclusive type of data and inclusive type of data. Here you can see 20 to 25, 25 to 30, 30 to 35, like that you can see different class intervals. Here this 25 is calculated in this class only. Okay, we are not calculating in this class. Here we are calculating up to 24.9. 25 number 25 coming means we will calculate in this class. Okay, if it is 30 will calculate in this class. If it is 35 will calculate in this class. We will not calculate in this class. We are calling it as exclusive type class intervals. Okay, then we know what is inclusive. Inclusive means 1 to 10 it will include in this class. In here 11 to 20 and 30 will include in this class only. That one is the inclusive type of class. Suppose here if it is like that, what we can do means we can change into exclusive type of class interval. How we can change it? The equation is lower limit of next class interval minus upper limit of previous class interval. Then here which one is lower limit? Lower limit of next class interval. We know this is the lower limit in this area. 1, 11, 21, 31, 41. These are the lower limit. These are the upper limit. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. These are the upper limits. Then 11 is the lower limit. Lower limit of second class interval minus upper limit of, this is the upper limit, 11 minus 10. Okay, then here we can write it as a lower limit of next class interval minus upper limit of previous class interval divided by 2. Okay, then here we can write it as, you can see 11 minus 10 divided by 2. Then what will be the answer? 0.5. Okay, then we got the answer as 0.5. Then we need to add, we need to subtract in this lower limit this 0.5. Here 1 minus 0.5 is 0. Then what will be the answer? 0.5. Here you need to, in this side, in upper limit, you need to add this 0.5. Means you got the answer as 0.5. Then you need to subtract from this lower limit 0.5 and you need to add this 0.5 to this upper limit. Then you will get the new class intervals. Okay, then when we are subtracting this lower limit, you will get answer like 0.5, then 10.5, 20.5, 30.5 and 40.5. When you are adding, you will get 10.5, 20.5, 30.5, 40.5, 50.5. This is the conversion of inclusive type class intervals to exclusive type class intervals. Means first we need to do one thing. This 10 and 11 we need to take. 11 minus 10 we need to divide it by 2. Every time we need to divide by 2. Okay, that one is the equation. Need to divide by, if it is here 21 minus 20 divided by 2. Okay, then if it is here 31 minus 30 divided by 2. Okay, then we will get the answer like 0.5. In we need to subtract from lower limit 0.5 and we need to add 0.5 from upper limit. Then we will get the exclusive class limit. Okay, then we studied about cumulative frequency. What is cumulative frequency? Here you can see less than type and more than type cumulative frequency. Here frequency is 15. then first we need to write same number as 15, and second we need to write second one we need to what we need to do means this 15 plus 34, we need to add this 15 plus 34, we will get 49. Then we need to add this 49 plus 6, then we will get 55. 55 plus 10, 60, means cumulative means we are adding. Okay, first 15 plus 34, then now total up to 30 interval, what is the frequency? 49. Then 49 plus 6, 55 plus 10, 65 plus 8, 73 plus 2. We will get less than type. Then how we can find out the more than type of frequency? Here you know what is the total here? Total is, what will be the total? Total is 75. We got here 75. Total frequency is 75. Then when you are taking more than type, first we need to write the total. Okay, here we got 75. Total is 75. And then 75, next step is 75 minus 15. Okay, 75 minus 15. Then after that we need to do 60 minus 34. Then it will be more than doing this one. That one will be easy. Okay. Then 26 minus 10 we will get 20. Next one 20 minus 10 we will get 10. 10 minus, then 10 minus 8 we will get 2. This is the cumulative frequency. Okay. Then here on example is there. We adjusted the class interval like 799.5, 899.5, then 899.5 to 999.5, like that we adjusted class interval. This is another example. Now we can study about class frequency by tally marking. I think you know already what is tally. This is the symbol of tally. Okay, this line you can see on line here, that one is the symbol. For each number, against each number we can put this line. Okay, that one is the tally mark. Here you can see on example is there, tally marking of marks of 100 students in mathematics. Here class is 0 to 10, observation is 0. 0 to 10 only 0 observation is there. Then we can write here tally mark as 1. Okay, then frequency is 1. Class mark, what is class mark? Class mark means it is the midpoint. 0. What is the midpoint? We already studied about in last class. We studied about the class mark. How we can find out class mark? Means upper class limit plus lower class limit divided by 2. Here upper class is 10 and lower class is 0. 10 plus 0 divided by 2, it is the class mark is 5. Here 10 plus 20, 30 divided by 2, 15. Okay, class mark or mid value. Okay, then here between 10 and 20, how many numbers, frequencies are there? Here first 10, we can put here on tally mark. 14, another on tally mark. The next one 17, next one 12. Then here 4 tally mark over. Then here you can see how we can put the tally marks. Means first 4 we need to put line like this, 4 tally mark, and 5th tally mark we need to place across them. You can see here like crossing, you can see the line. This is the 5th tally mark. Then like this one set when we are seeing, we will count it as group of 5. Okay, then here you can see one set of 5, another set of 5, then another set of 5, 15. Here one more is there, 16. It will be easy. Okay, that reason we are putting cross mark like this. Okay, then here you can see here in this table. Okay, then fourth one we will put line like this, and fifth tally mark we will cross. We will put a cross line. Across them we will put a line. Then here we can see 5 plus 3. How many frequencies are there? 8. 5, here it is onset. We know onset means it is 5. Then here it is 3. 5 plus 3, 8. We know how we will get class mark. Class mark 20 plus 10 divided by 2. Then we will get class mark 20 plus 10, 30. 30 divided by 2, it is 15. Next one, 20, between 20 and 30. How many tally marks are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, after 4 we will put a line, cross line, then 5, then next one is there, that one is here, that one is 6. Then frequency is 6. Between 20 and 30, how many times these numbers are repeating? 6 times it is repeating, that one is frequency. Then what is class mark? Class mark means 20 plus 30 divided by 2. 20 plus 30, it is 50. 50 divided by 2, it is 25. Next one, it is 5 plus 2. You can count this on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That reason here 5 tally mark plus 2. Okay, then frequency is 7. Then class mark is 35. In next class we can count it here. Here it is like one set of tally, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 set of tally is there. 4 into 5, how much? 20 plus 1. That reason here frequency is 21 and class mark is 45. What is the reason? 40 plus 50, 90. 90 divided by 2, it is 45. Next one, 50 to 60. 50 to 60, how many tally marks are there? 23. Here one set, here second set, third set, fourth set. 20 plus 3, 23. Class mark is 55. Okay, then next one, here you can see 3 set. 3 set you can see. 3 set means 15 plus 4. Here how many lines are there? 4 lines. Then here it is 19. Then class mark is 65. Then here class mark is 75. Tally mark is 6. Here class mark is 80 to 90. Here class mark is 85. And the tally mark is, how many numbers are there? 5. 5. Tally mark is 5. Then here it is 4. Then class mark is 95. Then we can add these frequencies. Then easily we can add this frequency. When we are adding this frequency, we will get 100. Okay, this is the way how we can do with tallies. Okay, then frequency in a class equal to the number of tally against the class. Okay, here you can see again frequency and tallies are equal. Okay, then now we can study about a loss of information. Then the classification of data as frequency distribution has inherent shortcoming. What are the shortcomings? Okay, sometimes once the data is grouped into classes, an individual observation has no significance in further statistical calculation. Suppose 20 to 30, there are 6 observations. Then we don't know who got 25 or who got 22, like that we can't identify. That one is the another drawback of this data loss of information. Means suppose after making like this a list, you need to find out who got 26 mark or who got 25 mark. Like this we made frequency. After that we need to find out who got 49 mark. But it is not easy to find out means we made like this class, now we have only frequency. That time it is very difficult to find out the values. That is the loss of information. Then